All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're doing more Code Veronica today. Continuing with the A ranks, or A rank singular. I don't know why I said plural. The A rank, which is kind of like two A ranks because of just the way that it's split in half, but the A rank. We're on the second half of the game, which is, I would say, probably going to be the worst one. Because, like, to be fair, the beginning is rough because you have nothing to work with, but CV's second half does not mess around, and there's a lot to it. So we'll see how it goes. We're doing great on time. Like, even if I'm estimating, and even if I overestimate my time so far, we're doing great on time. We're doing real great on time, to be honest. Hold on, let me just get her flipped over. The first half of the game took us about an hour and a half, give or take. I'm even gonna overestimate and be like, yeah, first half took me like an hour 45, 2 hours-ish. Because then at least I won't get too comfortable, right? I won't make mistakes thinking I have a ton of time. But the time limit for the whole thing is 4.5 hours. And we got through the first half in about an hour 30-ish. I'm gonna say it was like an hour 45 to 2 hours. Just because I don't want to get too comfy. But the second half is where things are gonna get wild. Gonna get real rough. I wish I could watch the cutscenes for like little breaks in between stuff. But unfortunately, cutscenes count towards time because of course they do. I've played Crash Team Racing. Of course I've played Crash Team Racing. I'm a big Crash Bandicoot fan. CTR is like... It's not like... CTR is the best kart racer. It just is. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. We're probably far enough into the game that I don't need my knife, right? Probably. Probably. On a speed run, I missed last stream. Yeah, A rank. So 4.5 hours. We only get the one save point, and we just hit it. Like this is right where the save point is, where we're at right now. And then just the normal things. Don't die. Don't use first aid sprays. Typical Resident Evil stuff outside of trying to do CV in 4.5 hours with only one save and not die. That's kind of the bad part, and to be honest, that's plenty. That's plenty bad. I love that game. If you like Crash Tag Team Racing, then you'll definitely love CTR because it's just the better Crash racer. Kart racer. Crash Kart Racer. I'd rather just have them dead, to be real. Shit. Oh yeah, I did need this. Oh my god. My maneuvering. Just want the green. Little dip. Yeah, this half gets finicky, and I barely got to practice it last time. I gave it one go. We pretty quickly got through Claire's portion here on the first try, but died during Chris's portion to a hunter, of course, because what else? The PS1 game? Yes. The PS1 CTR. I never played the remade one, but it looks to mostly be the same. I'm not 100% on that, but it just visibly doesn't look too different. Okay. The big crapshoot with Claire's portion right near the start here, to be honest, is the Nosferatu fight. Because to do it in a way that is time efficient just requires you to do the sniper. And the sniper is not easy to do. The controls are so brutal. But I think we got it. Probably. Probably. Hold on. This is the mining room. I almost got carried away. Finicky at best, yes. Just between, like, all of the, you know, you can get knocked off the ledge. You only get 7 shots to hit the heart. I believe, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 times that you have to hit the heart to get the kill with the sniper. But it's one of those. You get 7 shots, and you have to hit, like, 2 or 3 of them directly in the heart to actually bypass it with the sniper like that. It's really bad. The poison is brutal. The poison clouds that he's throwing down just the whole time. Those hit you from like a mile away and cover half the fucking arena when he throws them. It's a brutal fight. Okay, dogs, can we just... Oh, the CV dogs. Oh, the CV dogs. Here we go. There are plenty of herbs in this room, at the very least. I'm just out. I'm going. Okay. Power's on, which means, oh, I have to think. First of all, let me do this. Yep. And then we have to hit the button over here. And then we have to hit this. And I can get the gas mask now, I believe. Trying to remember. Yeah, gas mask is open now. And then I go back up? No. Not yet. I go into the save room first, right? I think so. Yeah, this is a nightmare. I only have like a vague outline of the routing in my head. The specifics are not nailed down in the slightest. I'm just like, I think I know the progression of things here. Mostly. that. Has my key on it. Unlike the OG trilogy, I'm no help with CV. Sorry. Bro, CV is hard to remember. There's just so much in this game. Like, the sequence of things you have to do is so extensive compared to, like, the classic trilogy. Which is why, you know, classic trilogy A ranks, you're looking at, like, 2.5 hour time limits. CV's A rank, you're looking at a 4.5 hour time limit. It's just that much more that has to get done. Okay, I'm trying to just remember what is worth even grabbing in here. Yeah, bowgun powder we need. What do you mean there are useless books? Claire, I see handgun ammo. Oh my god, this bitch. Please! It's right there in front of you, Claire! Oh my god. There's that handgun ammo. Couldn't find that either. Okay, I got lucky. We should have yellow health still. I think. Fall quicker, we're being timed. I did do the first half really fast. I did kind of fly through it. But, yeah, it's still gonna be a bit rough. I feel like that didn't happen as much in the OG trilogy. What, like not being able to get the exact lineup for an item interaction? I feel like it happens a lot in the OG trilogy. I think I'm just more used to those games, to be honest. Okay, we need that. I did interact with the thing this time, which is going to save us a lot of time compared to the first attempt at this portion.
Claire.
Nope. See ya, Steve. Nope. Not picking up an item that's directly in front of the character. Yeah, the angles are a little weird in all of the games, to be honest. I'm just less used to this one, for sure. Okay. There should be some herbs in here too, right? Oh yeah, and handgun ammo. Beautiful. So we need to cut the valve handle. Why do you think they had so many confirm screens for throwing away keys that don't have a use anymore? I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know why you have to, like, spam through so many messages to use a key and then throw it away in this game. It feels like it's more than the PS1 games for sure, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But they really... I mean, I know some people don't like discarding their keys in these games because they like collecting everything, so they don't want to throw away items if they can keep them. I'm not one of those people. I've never been someone who has kept the extra keys after I'm done with them, because it makes going through my item box take longer, and it also normally means an extra trip back to the item box to put it away. I'd rather just free up the space, like, as soon as it's available, right? Especially on a run like this, but even just playing normally, I would rather just free up the space immediately. Don't poison me, don't poison me, don't poison me. Thank you. I want to put the AK in there. I want to put the powder in there, and we're good. I'm getting really lucky with not getting poisoned. Like, genuinely really lucky. I don't know how it's happening. I'm done with a key. I throw that shit in the garbage. Yeah, as soon as a key is useless, I don't hold on to it. But some people do. Which is, I think, why they've always had, like, the confirmation. And in newer games, they still do it. Like, in the newer survival horror entries. And they even have, like, extra heads-up display elements to be like, yeah, this is a key that you don't need anymore, but you don't need to throw it away. Like, they literally have it on the icon of the item now in the newer games. So I'm pretty sure that's why. How's the weather in your area? Hot. We have like an extreme heat warning for tomorrow because it's gonna be like 105 Fahrenheit, which I think is like...
Are you ready?
I think that's like 41 Celsius or something. Oh, she auto-equips the sniper when you grab it. Sweet.
Okay, let's...
Here we go. Finicky bullshit time. That's right. I was trying to find the button to zoom. That did not hit. Jesus Christ. Every time. That one didn't hit either. Is that my last one? Claire. It was. Fuck. Thankfully, I'm practiced in the ways of turning my Raccoon into a machine gun. I just hope it will be enough. Okay, it worked. I definitely hit 2 heart shots, which saved me there. Master of Gun Fu. It is actually really funny the way that the Rafka works in this game, because if you time it right, it actually can just be a submachine gun. Like, you can just be mag dumping 20 rounds really, really quickly. Okay, so I learned last time with the start of Chris's that A, dump that shit, never touching it. B, I would much rather go with the AK for the worm fight. I tried to do it with the grenade launcher last time. It was a shit show. Just give me the AK. Because in my brain, I always think of this as being like a zombie weapon, but then I just have the dual SMGs. So I don't need to save this or anything, right? I honestly do avoid going out in this heat. I've had so much yard work to do this week, and it's been awful. It's so hot out. But I've been doing it like early in the morning, so most days it's been fine. It was really hot this morning, like even at 7 a.m. Son of a bitch. Oh. Weird that the lock-on doesn't work, even though you can hit him when he's just doing like the little animation there. I don't know how else to describe it. Little animation is what I got today. That, where he just kind of crosses over for a second. The auto aim won't target him during that, even though you can damage him. Son of a bitch. Maybe I do want the grenade launcher. It depends on if I can get Rodrigo in time. That's kind of what it comes down to here. Oh. Great, right back to yellow. Oh. I was gonna say, that should spit him out. Okay, we're good. AK it is. AK it is, then. This game is so fun. I am actually liking the A rank process. It's a lot. But, like, it's kind of fun in that sense. It's really overwhelming to try to speedrun through, like, efficiently when you don't know the game inside and out. But it's kind of satisfying once you do manage to get it to work. Like, once you do manage to successfully juggle everything in play. It's pretty fun. I can't lie. I am gonna need some green herbs, though. Badly. CV isn't as hard as people make it out to be. No, that's not true at all. It is so fucking hard. Absolutely not. It is so hard. Especially with, like, the infinite...
I forgot because I saw the D.
Infinitely respawning enemies, particularly in Chris's island portion, the infinitely respawning hunters. Fuck that shit. That is just so Code Veronica, and it is so fucked up. Zero is hard. I don't think Zero is as bad as CV. Zero is hard, but it's not CV hard. Did the false quote play? Oh yeah, she forgot because she saw the D. I feel like I did just hear that. Worst part of Zero are the frogs. Oh yeah, in the water treatment plant. Fuck those guys. Oh, and the little like monkey fellas too. Fuck those. Those are the worst. Get any more ammo for the SMGs? Never played CV. Not for the SMGs, no. For the AK, you can get more ammo. You can get 50% replenished on the AK at one point, but it's only one magazine, I think, in the entire game for the AK. The SMGs, I think, just are what they are. I don't think you get any additional ammo for them. There's nothing in here aside from the herb. Oh, and the acid rounds. I do want to store those too. But this is like a little pit stop just for stashing shit. Oh, hold on. I'll stash that too, since it's all right here. Eliminators. Yes, fuck those. And they start dropping those on you so early in the game too. Yeah, those guys suck ass. Hate them. Duke Nukem riff never gets old.
Hey, 5 months already. Time flies.
Thank you for the 5 months, Kronk. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lightning. And here we go. Man, one of the worst parts about CV is just getting poisoned everywhere you fucking go, especially once you hit this part of the game. The spiders, the poison hunters. The poison hunters that, mind you, can still one-shot attack you. But if they don't one-shot you, they will leave you at low HP and you're poisoned. Fuck you. Code Veronica shit. Zero is okay. Out of the tank control games, it's my least favorite, for sure. But Zero is perfectly fine, is the thing. It's just, I don't love juggling the two characters. It can be kind of interesting for a bit, and I think the earlier sections handle it fairly well. But I feel like once you get to the end of, like, the training facility, or at least for me, when I get to the end of, like, the training facility in Zero, which if you haven't played is, like, the second main area of the game, by that point, I'm pretty over the two characters gimmick. Like, I do enjoy it at the start every time I revisit it, but then by the time I get a few hours in, I'm kind of over it again. It gets old fairly quickly. Even though it does add a lot of, like, strategy and stuff to the game. It for me at least, kind of ruins the flow at the same time. You should play CV though, chat. It's good. It's hard. It's really hard, but it's good. Oh, right. The doorknob is missing from that. I can't even go there yet. You want to know what's some real CV shit, chat? Ooh. Exploding zombies, first of all. That was really close. What is the point? I don't know why he didn't blow up on me, speaking of. Oh, that's the point. I was like, what am I here for again? I know there was something here I wanted. It's that pouch, hip pouch. You know what the real CV shit is, aside from everything else I just mentioned? Making the A rank 4 hours time limit and only letting you save once at the halfway point, and that save point is predetermined. You don't get to choose where it is. You can't use a single ink ribbon. You get one predetermined save point for the whole run. And you can't die, and you can't use first aid sprays in a game that has very limited healing items to begin with. Just, Jesus Christ, this game. We're actually already coming up on the point where, what's it? We're already coming up on the point where I died with Chris the last time on our first run through this part, so we're about to be back to me basically flying blind again, which would be fun. The pre-rendered backgrounds are so good in Zero. Zero is fucking beautiful. It's got that going for it, for sure. To get rank A. A is the highest in this one. It doesn't have an S, but yeah. The max rank requirements in this game are crazy. Speaking of the AK mag. Boom. I don't even know if I'm going to want to grab it yet, and we'll be back through here, so. I might need that space in a second. I don't quite remember because this is the room I died in. I thought it had S rank. No, the A rank is the S rank on Zero or on CV. Oh, there's a keyhole. Right, because I have to go back up with the doorknob first. Yeah. Well, here come our best friends, the hunters. Otherwise known as run enders. Oh god. Oh, that one's dead. And they say that, what's it? They say that classic RE combat can't be intense. Try playing CV and running into two hunters with Chris. Fuck that shit. Probably in the JP release? I would assume so. Because you have to keep in mind that S rank is like a... I can't really think of even the word for it. S rank, like as a concept, comes from Japan. It comes from their letter grade system in Japan. Classic RE combat is more intense than most modern RE games. It's probably true. There are exceptions, like RE4 Remake combat gets pretty crazy. But generally, yeah. Some of the encounters in this game get really intense. Particularly CV has some crazy shit. He is right in front of the door. Why? Why do you do this to me? Beautiful bait, though. I didn't want to risk the auto-aim snapping me to the zombie behind me. It would have. Ooh. Speaking of the infinitely spawning hunters, I just narrowly dodged a hunter spawn. That was a little spooky. So yeah, I don't really remember where I'm going from here. I'm gonna be playing it one thing at a time, basically. Just finding whatever I find and going from there. We're back to that point. Oh, okay, we're going to the first floor. Chris's half is fairly linear from what I recall, though. It's just hard. It's just hard to find your way around it. But I do remember Chris's portion being fairly linear, if nothing else. The first half of the game is crazy because it's so non-linear. Like Claire's Rockford Island portion of this game has so many different places you can be going all at once. So for me, half of the struggle with getting through that half for the A rank was just trying to decide where I was going to go at what time. Like what would be the fastest way to get through everything. The routing was the tricky part with Claire's island portion. S rank for the first time in DMC? Yeah. DMC S ranks are so satisfying, man. Except for DMC 2. Fuck DMC 2. There should be a hunter spawn in here. I feel like it should have seen me. But okay. I might not be lined up right. I am. I was kind of just going for it. Close, very close. I don't like the hunter drones, man. I really don't. Okay, turntable key, so we're going back down to the basement. DMC 2 equals hold square. Man, I wish. Doing the S ranks, you have to actually learn how to engage with that game's systems and mechanics, like, meaningfully. And it's even worse than just holding square. DMC 2 is more fun when you just hold square. Because Jesus Christ, when you actually try to play the game like the way it wants you to play it, it's it's worse. It's kind of impressive how they even managed to do that. I was about to say, what about DMC 2? Yeah, I got through all of DMC 1, like all difficulties and everything, really easily. And then it took about the same amount of time to do like all 3 difficulties on DMC 1. It took about that long to just do Dante's normal mode on 2. And then I went and did like DMC 3 and we were doing double S ranks for 3 because I hate myself. And in about the time that it took me to do all double S ranks for Dante on 3, that's about how long it took for me to do just normal S ranks on DMC 2. Again, just for Dante. Not even Lucia's disc. Fuck DMC 2's S ranks. Those were brutal, man. You didn't finish 2? No, so I did all of Dante normal. I have it totally S ranked. I did all of Lucia normal. I have that totally S ranked. And then I did about like a little over half of Dante's hard mode S ranks. And then I couldn't do it anymore. I got fed up and had to drop it. I couldn't fucking do it. I will go back at some point, but you guys have seen me do some crazy 100% shit across all the games, right? DMC2 was the game that I could not even get through. Out of all the crazy shit that I've done on these streams, DMC2 was the one I just couldn't do it. I hear one. You can't fool me. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, now he just has to go. But it's because DMC2, when you do play it the way it wants you to play it, it's so inconsistent. Like, its combo system is horrible. It's, what's it? Its damage taken system, ball busting. I'm trying to remember. The stylish average being how it grades your combos. And that system literally just being like, yeah, it takes the total number of combos you executed and averages out the rank across all of them. So sometimes the best way to keep your style average higher is to not actually do anything that could result in a combo. But that's hard when even something as simple as sidestepping an attack without using the dodge button can start a combo in DMC2. Fuck those S ranks. Fuck those S ranks. Game is dog shit. And it's one of those games too. It's one of those rare, like, miraculous games where it seems terrible when you first play it, but then if you sit down to really learn the ins and outs of the game and learn how to play it like to perfection and everything, it gets worse. It makes you hate the game more. Normally it's supposed to be the opposite. Oh no. Bro, I don't have my gun for dealing with hunters. I need the shotgun. Okay. Did I not need the chemicals from down here? I could have sworn. I don't have my pistol on me. Oh my god. What am I doing? Do I not need that chemical? Am I crazy? Oh, I'm doing the thing again that I did last time. Which one should I start with? Release order is the way to go with DMC. For sure. No. I want to go this way. Where's that zombie at exactly? There we are. This is exactly how I was managing to get myself lost on the last playthrough of CV. I don't want to go that way yet. Because where I do want to go is down the magical elevator that has poison hunters guarding it. So, time to pray, chat. It's time to pray. Oh, it's just normal hunters until I come back. Never mind. It's a little better. When we come back, those will be poison hunters. But they start out normal. Slightly better. Ever so slightly. Hunters are still terrifying if I don't have my shotgun. There's an item box here, so I can do some things with that. Thing is, I do not have my shotgun. I thought I did. Shit. Okay. I'll make that work, I guess. I'll make that work, right? Surely. We need to go up top, not down this way. Yeah. It'll reset the hunter position, though, at least. Gave me a second to think, too. Whoa! I'm gonna be orange. That definitely left me orange. Ah, fuck. Okay. Ever play Control? I haven't played Control yet. I haven't played any Remedy games since Alan Wake? Since Alan Wake. I played a little bit of Quantum Break. Is that what that was called? I think it was. The one that was like half TV show. Correct. Yeah, I got maybe like a little less than halfway through that game. And then I got bored because it was prior to them patching it so that you didn't need to watch the show. Because at release, you had to watch the show at the points where it, like, played the episode. And God, that fucking sucked. So I didn't get through it because of that, primarily. Okay, power's back on. There are so many hunters in this portion of the game. I am orange, right? No, I'm borderline orange. I might as well be. The health value just isn't quite low enough yet, but I am. Were the episodes really long? They were like full-length TV episodes. They were like 40-ish minutes a piece. So you'd play like 40, 45 minutes of the game, and then the whole thing was that they made a TV show to integrate into it. Like a whole TV show. And that show gave the perspective of the villains, was like the whole thing with it. But it was mandatory material. And so you'd play like 40 minutes of the game. You start getting real into like what was going on and everything. And then it would pause the game. The game would get put on hold, and you'd have to watch the TV episode. And the TV was good, to be fair. It's not like it was terrible TV or anything. Just you'd have to watch the episode of, like, the other side of things. We really went through some funny times in the 20-teens. We did. There's a hunter here. The power. Son of a bitch, I'm dead. I saw a crit indicator. I gotta finish him now. How am I alive? I think I got this. I just have to kill this one hunter with the remaining 9%. And I think I have it. Although I think a second hunter spawns on this bridge as you run across. Actually, fuck it. He can't be that fast. Run, bitch, run. And I dodged it. And I dodged it. Just in case. Do you not have any heals? No. No heals. This game is really stingy with healing items. And not having my shotgun for that section was bad. Just bad. Poison hunters here, by the way. Incoming poison hunters. You have a first aid spray? We're doing A rank. We can't use it. After all that, dog. After all that. God damn it. Damn it. Can't get lucky every time. Nope. We really can't. Why did I not have my shotgun? What was going on there? How did I not have my shotgun? Oh, I never went back to... Okay.
Now I sound like that fucking dog VTuber.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. The A rank struggle continues. Why didn't you have your shotgun? I know why I didn't have it. It's because after you open up the connection between like the lower part and the upper part, once you clear the gas, you have to go back and grab the shotgun. Like, you have to make an extra return trip for the shotgun, and I didn't do that. So I know exactly why I didn't have it. I just have to think of it next time. Hello, chat. Goodbye, chat. Hello, hot sauce. Goodbye, hot sauce. Gone too soon. I don't need anything else here. This A rank is crazy. This A rank. No, get off of me. God damn it. At least I did refresh myself on the Chris route a little bit there. Oh, it bit me? Okay, not poisoned. We're gonna get a reload any shot now. Oops. There it is. At least you're not poisoned. True. I'm about to be. I knew I was gonna get grabbed at least once. Fuck the spiders in this game, man. And the dogs. And the hunters. And the poison hunters. Fuck them all. Hate all of them. This game... I would say, when it comes to doing the high rank especially... Oh my god. CV might have the worst enemy lineup on the whole. I would say like the worst enemy for A rank runs out of the early games is 100% the Leech Man in Zero. Just has to be. But CV probably has the worst enemy lineup. Just across the board. Just so many enemies that are going to absolutely screw you if you don't use the ammo to put them down. Which on a run like this, I'm trying to not collect like every little scrap of ammo along the way because I need to just save some of that time. So, you know, I don't get to put every enemy down. I think there is an herb back here. I'm risking it. There's not an herb back here. Oh, this is the thing to blow open. Yeah, I don't even know what that does. I never managed to get it open last time. Weirdly. Way smarter to dodge him. The latest Mission Impossible movie is nearly 3 hours? Brother. Why are the Mission Impossible movies so long? Genuinely. Because a lot of them are way longer than they need to be. Is it just me? I feel like they tend to outstay their welcome. Oh, also chat, the other day I was talking about the RE6 post-credits scene that like set up Jake for RE7. I made a slight error where I said that that scene plays every single time you complete a campaign after you complete the 3 main campaigns. I was wrong. It plays every single time you complete a campaign after you've completed all 4 campaigns, including Ada. So, correcting myself from the other day on that one. I was a little off, but I was right. It does play after every campaign completion once you've gotten it. Because it's not just Ada's post-credits. Ada doesn't actually have a post-credits of her own. The post-credits after Ada's campaign is just to set up what was going to be RE7. Prior to, you know, everyone's general reaction to RE6. We'll see you around, Shrimp. Have a good rest of your day. Whoa. I got lucky there. I thought that herb was in here with the dog. Man, okay. That's fine. I don't need to be green health anyway. I'll figure it out. I also don't need to hit that room that just has a bunch of zombies and handgun ammo in it, right? Unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think I have to go into that room. But power's on now, so we do a little bit of this. Who needs green health? Really, bro? In CV, I feel like I do. There are so many enemies here that I can just be yellow health 1 second and then dead the next. It also sucks that limping starts like immediately in this game, which is part of why there's the general meme of if you ever go watch someone play CV, they're gonna be limping through like the entire game. It's partially because the game is really hard and really stingy with heals, for sure. But also just because you pretty much start limping as soon as you're not like above 80%, I think, if I remember right. No, I don't need to go back to the weapon room. I just need the mask. We're good. Okay, so I do a little return trip to the item box. And I'll dump the AK. That frees up a couple slots. We'll grab the new key. We'll head up top. It's funny how quickly a lot of these sections actually go once you just have them like perfectly figured out. CV feels so long until you start speedrunning it and really figuring out the route, and then you can kind of zoom. Taking it slow, though, this game is big. A goon to Chris, not gonna lie. Which Chris? Specifically, which is the best Chris for the gooning? You guys see why we work? She also immediately just said, which Chris? You guys see? Every Chris is special. Every Chris brings something new to the table. Except for RE6 Chris, he just looks like shit. Probably the alcoholism. Oops. It's actually funny too, because RE6 Chris is the same design that they went with for him in 8 in Village, but I don't think he looks bad in Village at all. Even though it's the same design, like same hair, same outfit. I just think he looks good in Village and terrible in 6, and I don't really know why. It probably is just the alcoholism. Realistically, it's actually that, what's it? That the model just is way better quality in Village, and that when they made 6, they were still using MT Framework, and MT Framework at that point was really aging. That's probably the actual answer, but I'm just gonna go with it was the alcohol. RE5 Chris is the anime version, smashing everything with his fists. RE5 and RE8 Chris.
Nanomachine, son.
I think he's slightly larger in 8. He probably is. I would agree with that. He does seem a little bigger.
Claire.
But it's funny that I didn't even realize until not very long ago that Village did just use his design from 6. I just never recognized it. Like, I always thought of that as being his Village design. Because I played 6, like, twice back near the time that it came out. And I've barely played it since then. So I genuinely, up until pretty recently, did not realize that Chris in Village is just using his RE6 design. Can't redeem Hydrate and Stretch because this gaming is so demanding. What run is this? S rank? Basically, it's A rank, but it's just because this game doesn't have an S rank. Most of the classic Resis don't. At least in the Western releases, they don't. The A rank in the Western versions is just what the S rank would be in the Japanese versions. It's the same thing, just different label. Yeah, I know I missed a blue herb. We can't pick up everything, because if we do, we're gonna go way over time. I remember people thinking 7 was a reboot of Chris's design. Bro, he looked like shit in 7. Like, I joke about him looking like shit in 6. He looked way worse in 7. That is my least favorite Chris design by a mile. It doesn't even look like Chris, is the thing. Like, that really is just kind of the problem with his RE7 design. Oh, and if I try to run past them here, I'm gonna... Oh, I thought I had a second egg. Oh, yeah, oh. Oh is right. Oh my. It doesn't look anything like Chris. It's crazy. I get that they were probably just trying to go back and be like, yeah, it's Chris before he was, you know, hammering the trend, but it just doesn't even look like him, dude. It doesn't even look like classic Chris. Tried gooning to RE7 Chris and it just didn't hit the same. I can imagine.
What are you doing? Let's go!
He doesn't hit the same either. He does still have his big punch in 7, his big straight punch. When you play the No More Heroes DLC, he does still have it. So at least there's that. Wesker is alive. Wesker's not coming back. The thing is, if Wesker was ever going to come back, he would have come back much sooner. Like RE6, probably. But obviously, we got a different Wesker that they then proceeded to never use again. One more. Shit, Claire. I think that's gonna hit me. Works for me. Uh-oh. Son of a... There's not like pistol ammo or something around here, right? Ooh. Ooh. Whoa, Claire. Calm down. It's not that time yet. I know there's a first aid spray there. Hold on. 15 bullets and a dream, chat. Oh, son of a bitch. I was like, is he falling over? Ah, shit. A clutch? No clutch. No, it's because I only hit one shot in the heart that time. I can recover it with the pistol if I hit 2, but not if I hit 1. This A rank sucks? Oh yeah. Why is it like froze on me? Hello? It's doing this. Let me just restart it at that point. Hold on. It's so much easier to just restart it at that rate. Come on, Redream. Work with me here. I do all this talking about how you're the best for Dreamcast shit, and then you do this to me. Why can you guys not see Redream now? Hello? There. Okay, hold on. Quick stretch. We're going again. Oh. Okay. Counting that as a death.
Resident.
I didn't die though. I never died. All right, Claire. This time. Man, how did I nail that boss fight so easily the first run through of this segment? Because I think I hit like all 3 shots in the first 4 bullets or something with the sniper and just immediately went through it. And I have not been able to replicate that since, unfortunately. Okay. Got poison that will eventually kill him. The poison in classic RE actually won't kill you. It will only bring your HP down to 0 and then it will stop. Like, you'll still have the poison status. You'll still have to cure it. But something else has to hit you to actually kill you in the classic RE games with poison. I don't know if it's the same in like 2 or 3 remake. I'm just not sure. Yeah, it'll drop you to 1 health point, but then something else has to like actually physically kill you. The poison itself won't do it. Okay, well, he's alive, and I don't want him to be alive, so. There. Much better. Oh, my back. That was a good stretch. I feel all loosey now. Yeah, this A rank is gonna be a bitch. Cause after, like right now, with this second half, we've gotten pretty much to the end of Chris's portion. I had the, what's it? What are they called? Proofs, I think they're called in game. I had those. I was ready to go and put them in. I just didn't manage to dodge that one poison hunter, which was so unfortunate. But after that Chris portion, he then arrives at this base, and we've got a whole section with him here. And then there's that tiny, tiny bit with Claire and Steve, and fuck that. That's gonna be a bitch pretty near the end too. And then we go back to Chris for another section right before the end. And then we have the final boss fight, which is also a bitch. And we have to do it all in one go very quickly without dying. Fuck this A rank, man. Fuck this A rank. Very Code Veronica for it to be this difficult, but just, God. I do want to grab the ammo and herbs, probably. I think it's a good idea. Oh, it's okay, I can do it. Oh, I didn't do it yet because I didn't need to do it yet. What am I saying? I was like, I never put the sticker on and sent the box through, but it's because power's not on yet. So of course I didn't. Honestly, I forgot about the Steve thing earlier. I should be grabbing like every single green herb with Claire here. It's worth it. Because at some point, we're gonna have to do the Steve fight. And for consistency's sake, I would rather just be able to tank it with heals. So let me just have a stockpile of full healing items on Claire. Oh, I'm getting bit. Oh, I'm getting bit again. Who the fuck put 3 dogs in here? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I get instantly bit out of this. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, we're playing Code Veronica, all right. Oh, this is not the room I thought I was gonna be in. Forgot where I was, dude. Okay, power's on. I'm gonna go do the box. I did grab the AK, right? Yes. At least they didn't poison. True. I like Code Veronica, though. This A rank is just gonna be a lot to get done. But it will probably be one of the better achievements out of, like, the entire 100% for the series, right? Like, this will probably be one of the more memorable things out of all of the games. Because, wow, the Code Veronica A rank is something else, man. And I had no idea before we started, and then I went to read the requirements, and I was like, oh. What do you mean I have to do it in 4.5 hours? What do you mean I only get one save for the entire thing?
Hey, I'm scared, but I'm aroused. I'm scaroused.
Be aware of flying poison hunters. Yeah, I need to do the extra trip for Chris to have his shotgun the whole time, for sure. I will not make that specific mistake again. Chris will have his shotgun the whole time. Oops. I am not scaroused because there's nothing arousing about this. Scared, but not aroused. Weak. What do you mean by that? Should have played it on PS5 though, but PS5 has the shitty version. That's the really bad version of CV. Not scaroused in the face of danger. I'm not aroused by this danger. Oh, that's right. You guys said it is the PS2 version. Okay, it has the slightly shittier version. Not the shittiest, but the shittier. Out of the 4 ports, the PS2 is like the second worst, which could also be the third best, but it's kind of in an awkward spot since there are 4 ports, so it's the one slightly above the PS3 version, and then the GameCube version is above that one, and then Dreamcast version on top. I never grabbed the mask after I turned the power on, but that's okay. It's the same version as the PS2. It is the same version as the PS2, but they had less graphical downgrades on the GameCube version as compared to the PS2 version, because the GameCube was a more powerful system. Makes me remember Shenmue. I feel like I need to actually play through Shenmue properly someday, but at the same time, it's Shenmue. Which, kind of enough said on that one. Shenmue 1 was cool. all of them are cool. Shenmue games are weird. Shenmue games are really weird. I honestly just don't need that many heals. Or the AK. Go back. I want Chris to have the AK. I don't need the AK either. I don't even know what Shenmue is. It was a really unique Dreamcast game. It's one of the most like Dreamcast-ass Dreamcast games. And yeah, it is the game, or Shenmue 1 and 2 were the games that inspired the original Yakuza. They were very heavily inspired by, or yeah, the team working on the original Yakuza was very heavily inspired by Shenmue 1 and 2. Yeah. Oh. I can't believe I forgot the poison mask. That's like one of the easiest things for me to remember. So they must be good, right? Well, see, they're like Yakuza games if the Yakuza games weren't very fun. They are fun, not great. I have a love-hate relationship with Shenmue because, like, especially for when they came out, they were really cool and really creative. But fun?
What are you doing? Let's go!
I've always had a weird relationship with Shenmue. Because they kind of prioritized, like, the life sim experience over everything else. And they definitely suffer for that. But, like, that's, at the same time, what made them so cool, so it's weird. That was a heart shot. That was not. That was.
Got you now.
Boom! Fuck you, bitch. I'm out. Chris time. Started the QTE craze? No. It is one of the earliest adopters, but I wouldn't say that Shenmue was, like, popular or beloved enough to be attributed with, like, starting the QTE trend. I think if you wanted to look at, like, what games started the QTE craze, I would look more at, like, Resident Evil 4 than most other things, frankly. Resi 4 is probably one of the biggest ones for, like, popularizing QTEs. Like, massively popular game, sales-wise and reception-wise. One of the earliest adopters of, like, modern-day QTEs. I would say RE4 probably played much more of a role in that. Because, like, the thing with Shenmue is that it was, unfortunately, stuck to the Dreamcast because you really couldn't make something like that on anything else at the time. And it was a Sega game as well. And the Dreamcast notoriously sold like shit. The Dreamcast sales are actually a big reason why Capcom, when they did start doing like exclusivity deals back in the day, they negotiated in that clause where, like, down the line they could release them on other platforms. They made it timed exclusivity instead of being like exclusive. It was largely because of what went down with Code Veronica and the Dreamcast. Like when they made the deal with Nintendo, and that deal was that everything would be like exclusive for a time. But then after that, Capcom could do what they wanted with it. That was why. Son of a bitch. When I do get the one where I can get really good damage in, he knocks me down every time. I've always hated QTEs, right back to RE4. I've never been like huge on QTEs, but I've never hated them. Like I don't have a super strong reaction to them unless they're done a ton. Like when it comes to RE4 and 5 using QTEs, I don't mind them. But when it comes to like RE6 and QTEs, I'm like, okay, you guys, we could have been a lot more conservative with these. This is crazy. This is some crazy shit. Like I take 10 steps in RE6 and I'm doing a QTE again. There's a weird balance that you have to strike with them. And it really just depends on how well they use them and how much they use them. Six, Jesus Christ, they needed to turn it down. It really is. Like everything that happens in 6, you either need to press a button quickly or mash a button or start spinning your thumbstick around really fast. Like anything in that game that happens that isn't just you shooting at a zombie involves a QTE, and it's really, really out of control in 6. It's just constant. Yeah, I'm not really exaggerating when I'm like, yeah, you take 10 steps in RE6 and you're doing a QTE again. Beautiful execution, Chris. That was all you, buddy. I had nothing to do with that. That's all you. Men just suck at the spinning QTE. Why would men be worse at the spinning the thumbstick QTE as opposed to women, assumedly? Why would that be false? What are you implying here? What are you trying to say here? You know, I have no idea what she's talking about. I have no clue what she might be referring to. Not at all, no. Practice? Is that a thing? Women just sit there practicing? You know, they pick up the sticks and they get some reps in real quick, start spinning it around? Is that why? I get it. I have no idea what you guys are getting. I don't know if there's anything to get. Frankly, I don't know what you could be referring to. It's a ritual. Oh. Like a ritual that you perform on a regular basis, sort of thing? Like, are we talking about a consistent training regimen here? Have you seen a man's button mashing false? Can I just say to you guys, I recently made a joke in front of her about how men are better at the button mashing thing, and she was like, why would men be better at the button mashing? Unironically, like, I'm obviously being ironic right now. But she unironically was like, why would men be better? And I'm like, well, when it really comes down to it, when you're doing some intense button mashing, it's all in the forearm. And she's like, why? Why would you use your whole arm? Just use your thumb. And I'm like, no. Much more effective to use the whole arm, and it really comes down to your forearm more than anything. She's like, huh? Just use your thumb. Why do you use your whole arm? Because it's so much more effective. I wonder if there's like a button mashing test. Obviously, she's at work. So even if there was, I can't be like, here, you take this test, and then let me take the test after we get your number to show you. Is there just like an online button mashing test that I can do, like with a controller? Because keyboard is... Nah, different. It's totally different on a keyboard. The posture is all wrong. No. No. Button mashing on keyboard is shit, by the way. Hate it. That's why, like, basically any game that involves QTEs, I do not want to play them on a mouse and keyboard. Okay, I want to go get the item pouch first. You can do it with a mouse. The mouse is all wrong, too. Yeah, it's all wrong. Mouse doesn't work either. Needs to be a controller. These are what they mean by gender studies, exactly. This is what gender studies involves. Who's better at button mashing on an Xbox controller? I couldn't dodge them all, could I? I'm not gonna get lucky with the bomb zombie a second time. I need to back the fuck off. See? See, I don't know how he didn't blow me up on that last run. I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen again. There are techniques for mashing speedrunners. There are techniques for mashing that speedrunners use to avoid messing up their hands. Messing up their hands? Julian, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yes, I see it in chat. True button mashing is done with the controller held tightly in the lap, using the finger and twitching the forearm. Yes, exactly. That is the technique. That is the technique. Absolutely. Someone here gets it. Someone else played Mario Party growing up. Just do it on stream one day and show us. I button mash on stream all the time. Anytime I need to. And whenever I do, chat's like, holy shit, that button mashing. Because I played a lot of Mario Party when I was a kid, genuinely. I say it as a joke a lot, but like I played a lot of Mario Party growing up. Really honed my button mashing techniques way back in the day. Gotta put a camera to the controller. You're crazy for that. Because it is, you hold it like just above your lap, like tightly in the left hand. The left hand keeps it center, and you go crazy. He played Tekken on stream. We know he button mash. Says the Asuka main. I don't want to fucking hear it. I thought we'd play Sparking Zero today as Water Vegeta. Water Vegeta mod is so funny. I can get in here now, right? Because I also didn't do this last time while running as Chris. Yeah, I can. And there's shells in here? Chat. I can't believe I didn't do routing here. What is this, Water Vegeta? It's a new Dragon Ball meme that I had no idea existed until the other day. When one of my buddies told me about it, and I was fucking dying. I shared it on stream yesterday because it's so funny. Oh, there's a key for it. Fuck, okay. Well, where do I get that key? Never mind. The routing into there so early is not as massive as I thought. Where do I get that key? Did I already hit that? I did. You roll one hand underneath the controller, bumping it upwards with each finger into your other hand, which hits the button. I don't know. I don't know about that strategy. I think that speedrunners just have to hit the forearm day. You know, you just can't be skipping on your forearms. You don't want to have skinny wrists. I'll try not to forget the shotgun this time. No promises. So it's Vegeta while he's underwater, yes, and it's fucking hilarious. Just the paragraph on, like, the fanon kills me. Ah, son of a bitch. I saw it once in a speedrunning video essay. I don't know. False just sent me the clip of her cooking on Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why she sent it to me now, because I've seen it. I've seen the clip before. I'm well aware. I think she might want me to share it with you guys. I think she might want you all to observe her button mashing skills. Because I have said on stream prior, like I've said it in the past, that she's got the fastest hands in the West when it comes to mashing games or whatever like that. False is actually fucking crazy. Just the comments from you and Hot Sauce. Because both of us were like, what the fuck did I just witness? Immediately going, bruh. It's so fast. This is a good one. Okay, we go to B1. Or sorry, not B1, just first floor. My bad. I was curious, but now you have my attention. Hold on. Where do I get the fucking lab, like, fridge key, refrigerator key? Because this is the turntable key. I was gonna double check the date, but I don't need to. It's 12/8. I remember. You're shoddy? Yeah, I'll grab it. Don't worry. I got it this time. You fought Wesker yet? No. But we have to skip all the cutscenes on the A rank run because the timer is running during cutscenes. I think the Wesker fight is gonna happen like right here though, if I'm not mistaken. But we're gonna immediately skip it. The time is way too tight on this. Fucking 4.5 hours to clear code Veronica deathless with one save. My ass. I think it happens right up at the top of these stairs, right? Isn't this where Wesker pops up? Yes. Nope, not today. Nope. Leave me alone. Where the fuck is that key? That's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be like the one thing that I genuinely don't know where to go to get it. We're gonna need this. If we actually beat it, do you think we'll get A rank or not? I think we will. My time for the first half was really good. Like, I left myself a lot of wiggle room for the second half, so even if my routing is a little fucky, we should be fine. Just as long as I, like, stay on it and don't waste time doing stupid shit. Which is a bit of a big if, but I think we'll manage. I think we'll be okay. Trying to think here. Do I have the AK on me? I don't, do I? I shouldn't. I don't. I don't. Oh. I don't need the handgun rounds. I'm just carrying it so that I can upgrade it. Because I am going to want the handgun later, I think. For, like, Chris's final stretch, for a lot of it, where the zombies are, having the enhanced crit rate will be good. Because the SMGs do run out of ammo, and then they're just empty. Like, you don't get more. Here we go. I swear there's not just shotgun shells here. Like, I thought this was for something more important, but clearly not. I mean, that it does get the power on, but I thought there was just more behind that pack of zombies than 7 shells. Clearly, I'm wrong. Oh god, am I gonna have room? And let it be known that I am missing that key, and I can't think of where it is. Oh, I have room. Just enough room. We're good. Okay. Fine. Son of a bitch. He just ducked it. What a little shit. Only like 42 to 35. Yeah, but that takes a lot of pickups. Like, it doesn't sound like it, but that's 7... No. It's 5 or 6 pickups. Because they're 7 apiece. The hell? Hunter's ducking your your shotgun shells. Also one of the most Code Veronica things I've ever seen. That's one of those things that you just go, yep, Code Veronica. So confused what I'm missing here. Looking at Chris's head, why is his eyes blue in CV and brown in the rest? Don't ask me. He originally had blue eyes, they changed them later. Don't ask me why. Be aware of the flying hunter. Yeah, here we go. Man had glaucoma in RE1. What is glaucoma? Contacts. Why would Chris be wearing contacts? Colored contacts? Oh my fuck. There. Okay, there. I have a healing item this time. So don't worry too much about the hunters. Of course I'm poisoned. Oh. I don't want to be down here. There is a blue herb down here. Chat, someone needs to... I need to know where this refrigerator key is. Speaking of me being in here real quick, I need to know how to get into there because I don't. And I've like been trying to map out everything in my head. And I cannot, for the life of me, think of where you get the key to that fridge. So I need someone to help out. I got no fucking clue. I can't pause the game. Who the hell added poison hunters? The same person who decided that this run is 4.5 hours time limit and you only get one predetermined save point for the entire thing and no continues and no first aid spray. Basically, the same person who made the entire rest of Code Veronica as ball busting as possible. Found in the operating theater? The operating theater. What the fuck is the operating theater? It might be that. Is it a key card? Is it a key? I don't know. I can't think of it. Operating theater. Could it be the control room on the second floor of the facility? That's like all I can think of with that name. It must be. It has to be the control room. Fuck you, bitch. Off of me. I don't think I'm right. I'm looking for a key that gets me into the fridge that has the chemical in it. But the fridge also has a code of 128. I know that code off the top of my head. That's from RE4, the key you're describing? Son of a bitch, is this the Google AI? It's what Google said? Don't listen to the fucking Google AI. We've learned our lessons with this. If there is one person in this world that you can never trust under any circumstance, it is the Google AI. It's never right. It thinks that I am the main character of Armored Core 6. You cannot trust it. On a table on level 2 of the training center's garage. Of the garage? You're not the main character of AC6? I know where it is. I just have to... How do I get there? I know where that is. How do I get there? Fuck. Oh. Okay, I know. Do I know? Shit. This first. I think I know how to get there. I think I know. Hold on. I'm gonna do this first. I can do things out of order during Chris's part, thank God. But I do know where that is. Just the routing is fucky. Okay, so that, if I go up to the second floor from the elevator, and then I go left, like if I go to the door that's not into the control room, no. Son of a bitch. I'll figure it out. I can figure it out. Just like I'm trying to think of it in my head while I'm doing everything else right now, and I don't have enough bandwidth for that. But we'll get there. You fucking bitch! Why did the auto aim turn me around? Chris Redfield. Holy... I still can't move past him. Whipped out the legal name, dude. Holy fuck. Would you play a Cobra unit focused World War II era MGS6 where you play as the boss? I mean, I would play anything they put out, but I wouldn't particularly be ecstatic about the idea. I've heard it floated around before. How are you still only caution? I have to be borderline orange caution. The spider bite just doesn't do a lot of damage. And I do have a heal for this fella. That's bad. Yep. Okay. Pretty good, all things considered. The idea is pretty interesting, though. I think it's okay. I don't think it really needs to be expanded on, frankly. Like, that's kind of the thing when I hear that idea. Like, I don't know what it could really add to the overall story. If that makes sense. Wasn't bad. It could have been worse. I've seen it be a lot worse, because you can just get stun locked into death in that bit. Shit. So to get to that part of the garage... See, the thing is, I don't think it's from up here. But at the same time, I can't think of... Oh, it's the doorknob. It's the doorknob. Yep. See, now I have enough bandwidth for it. It is up here, but it's not this close door. It's the doorknob. We can still do something between 84 and 95 on the timeline. We can do a lot between 84 and 95 because where things are left off, brother, there's still a vocal cord parasite at large. There's still just one out there. Psycho Mantis and Eli have it. Sahelanthropus is still out there. We have an 11-year gap before the Outer Heaven incident. There's still plenty that we can do during that time period. It's not this one. World War II boss? She fought in World War II? That's like her whole thing. That was the conflict that she fought in. What do you mean? What do you mean she fought in World War II, question mark? That was her conflict. That's the whole thing with her and the Sorrow falling in love and her giving birth on the battlefield. That's all in World War II. Oh, never played MGS3. Okay. I was like, this is her like whole character is tied to World War II. What are you talking about? Is it over here? Birth on the battlefield? Yeah, she gives birth on the battlefield of World War II. Chat, it's not on a table on the second floor of the garage. What the fuck? I don't have either of the chemicals is the thing. So I'm gonna have to go back to the workshop. Chemical storage key. On the east upper walkway on the table at the end. That is what the wiki says, but I just checked it. It's just not there. What? This makes no sense. I just checked both. Garage, military, training facility, first floor. It's the first floor, not the second floor. I had to reread it. It's on a table on the first floor. That doesn't make sense. Because where the fuck is there a table here? What? I need the chemical storage key. See, okay, no, but this does say upper walkway on the... The room on the wiki that they show is first floor. But they say it's on the table on the second floor. They just don't say second floor, they say upper walkway. Confusing as fuck. Okay, hold on. I also don't know what is east. I'm holding back the crash out. It was right there. Right there. Explaining how Venom became Gray Fox. Mods, I want him gone. I want him gone now. Literally right fucking there the whole time. So next time I can immediately go in and get it. Found it? I found it. What a pain in the ass. I need an item box, dog. Ooh, I left you alive? I thought I killed you. Mods, add 1 electron to every atom in his body. Mods, draw him pregnant. Shotgun shells on the floor there. Bit harsh? No, reasonable. Totally reasonable. What did I just walk into? I want him gone! Or publicly humiliated. Either one works. Either one works for me. Don't listen to his demand. Jess, how are your drawing skills? False can draw great, but she won't do it for me. I know she won't. How are your drawing skills, perchance? Do you a 3D model? Can you do a pregnant 3D model? Of Hazriel specifically? Could you do that? Could we make that happen? I can do watercolor. That works. Don't poison me. Or kill me. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Blue herb. Blue herb can be found. Where could I get a blue herb? Oh no. Under the tank where the spider is. I can get a blue herb. Oh shit, that's a hike. Well, no, I don't want to go that way. Do I ban the streamer in this instance? No. shit. All right, chap. We're gonna be making a big risky play here. Massively risky. I'm gonna be hobbling around at 1 HP this whole time. But I'm gonna try to salvage this situation. Where are you? I know where the nearest one is. I know. It's just in a really unfortunate spot, especially because I have a pit stop I need to make along the way. We can't go to the palace. Palace is locked off. I killed the hunter over here. So that will help. I'm gonna make a risky play. The risk is long term. Yeah, this is gonna be fucked up. There are 10 blue herbs in the entire game. Yeah, I know where the nearest one is because there are 2 in this portion of the game, and I've used 1. The section where they introduce poison hunters, by the way. There are 2 in this section of the game. So. Why Chole wants... I didn't want Chris drawn pregnant. I wanted Hasriel drawn pregnant for even floating the idea to me of them making a new Metal Gear game where they explain how Venom Snake is Gray Fox. I do want to go this way. Right? No. No, I don't. Why did I not do this sooner? Thankfully, there's no final boss fight for Chris in this section. But the beginning of the Arctic section is going to be... Oh, I want to go to 2nd floor, not first. The Arctic section, when I get there, is going to be brutal. But we're done here. I just need to leave now. I'll grab the blue herb on the way. They only have 10? Yeah, the game where they introduce all these new forms of poison. And they only give you 10 blue herbs in the entire game. Code Veronica shit. We're done finally. As long as I live past the escape route. Oh wait, I need to go the other way. Did I not hear one there? I didn't hear one there. There's one place where blue herbs are infinite. There are 2 places where blue herbs are infinite. One of them is in this section of the game. There's one in the Arctic base, and there's one, like, right here. I'm about to run past it. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to run past it, but it's in the save room down here. There's a bed of blue herbs in there. Somehow I'm yellow and not orange caution. Don't ask me how that works. Okay. This section isn't very long, and then the Claire section isn't very long. Honestly, there's not much left of the game, is there? Yeah, I forgot about that. If only I could save. We got 3 segments left to go still, including this one. So we are not done yet, chat. We still got a ways to go. They're all shorter segments compared to the ones that came before. Actually, they're all about the length of the Claire Arctic segment that we did at the start of this stretch. So for like reference on how much is left to go, we've got like 3 segments that are roughly that long. So with Chris here, I need to go. Oh yeah, to the new area. Yeah. Venom isn't Gray Fox, but Ahab is. They're the same fucking person. What do you... And even if you mean Ishmael, that is Big Boss. Despite all the fucking terrible theories that he isn't. That is 100% Big Boss. Like clear as day, Big Boss. I thought Ahab was Big Boss. No, Ahab is Venom. Because it's Moby Dick. It's Moby Dick. That's also why there is a giant flaming whale at the start of the game. That hallucination is also to drive home that it is Moby Dick. That is legitimately the only reason that whale in the opening exists. Okay. So, power needs to go on. You guys hear metaphor is delayed indefinitely? I did hear that. Chris is going to need to have the Magnum and at least 1 healing item before, what's it? Before I put him into the, oh yeah, marathon, not metaphor. You're right. But before we go to that boss fight. All right, I do have heals in the box, don't I? Marathon. Yes, marathon. I got what he meant. Oh wait, I need the fire extinguisher. Go back. Fuck, go back, go back. I don't know if I need the cube yet or not. And yes, Ahab is just the name given to him. It's a code name in the opening. Not his actual name. We never learn Venom's actual name because Venom is a self-insert. So he doesn't have an actual name, at least not a stated one. Because Venom is just you. Still going to be Bungie's last game? Yeah, unless they do some insane, like, turnaround shit, it 100% I think will be Bungie's last game. Should be used with a fire extinguisher. That's what I tried to do. There we go. This game sometimes, man. Let me tell you. I touched the fire! What do you mean there's no need to use it right now? Chris! You asshole! Still yellow? Fire extinguisher. Literally up against the fire. No need to use it right now. Oh my god, there we go. Jesus Christ. I can see a key there. Is that bugged? Is that the Claire, or the key that Claire gets? So I think it is. I don't need to be back here. I'm just here for that magnum. I have no use for this right now. He's literally like burning in the fire with a full fire extinguisher. He's like, no, I don't really need it, actually. No, I don't see why we would use a fire extinguisher. What a stupid asshole. Sometimes the Resident Evil characters just tilt me for no reason. Venom was Tony Todd. He was Tom Hardy. I only just got that reference. Somehow, it was Tom Hardy. You wanted a tan first. I need to be carrying a healing item. I hear something in there and I don't like that. Because I don't remember what it is, because I don't know CV like that. Even after having just recently done like a basic playthrough to unlock the side modes and everything before going straight for the A rank, I don't know what I'm about to run into in there. And a death at any point during this run now means we go back to Claire's Arctic segment. That sounds like a hunter. I don't know what the fuck it is. It is a hunter. It's a hunter. A poison hunter, no less. Because Code Veronica. This game tilts me. Who the fuck made this game? Who the fuck made this A rank? I'm so pissed for no reason. Just anything shows up. And even if things go well, I'm like, whose idea was this? Where's the wing object? There it is. Guess we're freeing Claire now, so hold on. The same dev who puts poison swamps in Souls games. It's not wrong. Do I free Claire now, though? I feel like we're missing stuff. But I also vaguely remember this bit being a little less linear. No, I want Claire to have the AK for her segment. I like Claire having the AK for her segment. It's my backup. Pray for my boy Chris. I'm gonna name him Frank Yeager for shits and giggles. I've never actually watched the Boulder scene. Have you not played RE5, Jess? There should be a knife in this room. Yes, there is. Third combat knife of the game, boys. RE6 is the only experience I have of playing an RE game. Oh my god. Chris, sometimes you're really just not the brightest, are you? Okay, 2 segments left. This one's a bad one. This one's a really bad one. There's a lot that can go wrong here, chat. And, I mean, there is a lot that can go wrong here. We've got the Crusher, which I haven't died to on stream yet, but I have died to the Crusher. It's just, if I slip up on the Crusher, it's instant death. Nothing to be done about it. There's the Steve fight, which I should have more than enough heals for. The Steve fight, realistically, is like... You need one... You know what? Don't give Claire the AK, because she's not going to get as much use out of it as Chris will. I'm going to change my approach here a little bit, just on the fly. RE6 was my first RE game. God bless you. Get out of my way, fucker. This is the last Claire's ever going to use this ammo, so... Just go to town. Ooh. Oh, that was blood. I thought there was like a cheeky green herb right there that I didn't know about before. One of the biggest glow-ups in gaming. If we're talking remakes, then yeah. Original RE4 Leon. Such an asshole. I hate him so much. In like an endearing way at times. But what an asshole. And like the worst kind of asshole. The asshole who thinks that he's really funny and cool when he's not. The worst kind of asshole. Okay, chat. Whew. Crusher surpassed. First instant death obstacle of this segment done. Steven! I'm here for you to probably kill me, Steven! Straight to danger. Oh my god. Okay, Claire's segment is over. Into a boss fight. A really finicky, fucky boss fight. Ha! Stupid bitch! Get fucked on Redfield style. I didn't realize that 5 magnum shots would just do her in. Get fucked on Redfield style. You know, sometimes I really do say things, and then like a minute later, it hits me. Bro, I didn't even go down to yellow health. Getting the magnum ahead of time, that was a fucking call. She didn't even touch me. Kiss my ass, she-giggler. I'll never be sad that Steve is gone. Based though. You are so valid for that one. You can't be throwing Japanese at me mid speed run. I read Japanese like a toddler. Especially katakana is worse for me. It slows my reading comprehension to a crawl. Can't be doing that to me. Not mid run, man. Come on. Don't need that for the time being. I need everything else on me. We have one more segment to close out. And I don't know where the fuck I'm going right now. My sincerest apologies, boys. That was a crit. I saw it. That was another crit. We're through. Chat, let's close her out. Redfield style. There's more of you! 7 zombies in this hallway. Code Veronica, ladies and gentlemen. 7 zombies in this hallway. Code Veronica. There's still another one, dude. I hear him. Oh, it's just the 7th. He was still alive. What am I doing? Power was supplied. I Urban Dictionary'd Clam Slam. Milder than expected, to be honest. Wait, is it on Urban Dictionary? This is just something that False said to me once, and I fucking lost my mind laughing. She just meant it as in, like, the female equivalent of a teabag. I think she said it when we were playing Call of Duty. You guys should hear False on Call of Duty, by the way. Black Ops 6 with False, Black Ops 6 multiplayer is an adventure. No, they shouldn't. Look, Call of Duty has that effect on everyone. It's nothing to be ashamed of. That's what Urban Dictionary says? Huh. What do you know? Bro, why are there just more zombies everywhere? That zombie was not in here earlier. I can afford to spam, though. Oh, for fuck's sake, why? Why are we throwing Japanese? Kana! Why are we throwing Kana at me? What did I just tell you? The fuck did you just say to me? I could open it if I had a lockpick. What? Chris? What? For everyone else's sake. He said Clam Slam. Hasreal, I mean. He said Clam Slam. He just wrote it in kana. So you're welcome for the live translation. Still alive. Ooh, lucky crit. This was not worthwhile. Where? Oh, God. I don't know my routing, dude. Where am I going? Like, actually, where am I going? I have time, to be fair. Like, I do have time to spare right now. But, like, where am I going? Oh, this is where I'm going. All he says is, what do you want? You want me to translate that? I was like, what? You just sending me anything you get in Japanese now? Is that what's up? Am I just your personal translator? Is that all I am to you? I can leave. I got the item I was missing. I think I can leave. I can't skip this cutscene, actually. These are the parasite zombies, so I don't really want to stick around. But even this, I need an extension piece for it. Where the fuck am I going? I need to pause because I don't know where I'm going. Code Veronica. Square valve handle, is that what I'm looking for? I need the socket. Socket is what I'm looking for. Oh. Oh. I was totally missing a step here. I don't even need the socket quite yet. This is, you use the octavalve to get the power back on first. And then the socket and getting the other key comes later. The thing is, I could have done all of this before Claire. It's probably good that I didn't because of how bad that little stretch can be. With like the 2 insta-death things in Claire's section into the Alexia boss fight as Chris, it's probably actually for the best that I waited to do all this until I got past that. Potentially waste less time if I fuck that up. Because that stretch is bad. This weirdly was probably a good idea to like go straight to Claire as soon as I could. Like, it didn't feel like a good idea at the time. But now I'm like, you know, I'm glad that I did it this way. I'm gonna drop the powder. I'm gonna drop the case. Everything else I need for the time being. You know what else I really need, chat? Like, bad, I need it. A piss break. I gotta go, dog. I gotta go. Have I missed a lore drop? Oh, Jess did miss a lore drop. When was it finally revealed? She said, guys, fill her in. Fill her in. I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break, whatever you gotta do while I'm up. Do it, and I'll be right back. Okay, chat, I'm back. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Pepe Chu was the first time I was around when Cole mentioned he had a girlfriend, and I so badly wanted to ask if it was false. Why did Pepe Chu make you think? I always say that the thing that should have been the giveaway, if nothing else, like if you watched both streams and, what's it? You were familiar enough with the lore. I thought people were going to put it together sooner. Because I had been talking about dating. False had been talking about how she was recently dating. And then I was like, oh yeah, this bracelet that I got from my girlfriend for my birthday. This red string bracelet. I thought that would be the giveaway, but no one suspected a thing on that one somehow. I fear for Cole's safety. It's fine. Never seen that bracelet in my life. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. What do you mean? And people literally asked me what it was from when I was wearing it on stream. They're like, "What's that bracelet you've got?" Shit, I have too much in my inventory. Okay, hold on. Quick lap. Wasn't here for bracelet lore. It was the same day I got Pepe Chu. They were in the same package from False. I was going off limited information. Oh, there's shotgun shells right there that I didn't notice before. Okay, drop the winged object. Because I only need like one slot here. I'm about to use key items and get rid of them. He was drip feeding us. I don't need any more shotgun shells. I've already picked up a ton. It was the fur on your shirt for me. Yeah. Mr. Herb, it's a blue. We don't need it. It was Mickle, yeah. I think we were all waiting for it. Because that's the thing with everyone being like, oh, finally you admit it. because people have suspected that we were dating for years. We have not been dating for years. Son of a bitch, Chris! I can't skip this. Okay. If I go this way, I can use the cube. Get rid of that. Timbers and Yuriko probably found out sooner. They probably were more onto it than most. Just 11 months and 30 days, right? 6 months and 18 days. I know. I know. Quick math. Oh, son of a bitch. I have to actually do the puzzle. Heart, spade, door, crown. Heart, spade, door, crown. Heart, spade, door, crown. That means that our code is door, crown, heart, spade. Door, crown, heart, spade. Door, crown. Heart, spade. I just blame I'm bad at math. Yeah, I got it. I can whip it up. Just a little quick math. First to find out was definitely Hot Sauce. Hot Sauce had so clearly figured us out that it was hilarious to us. Because he wasn't very, like, he was subtle about it, but to us, it was basically like he was sitting there just constantly being like, I know what you are doing. He was like, I know. In just subtle ways constantly, in both of our chats. Ah, shit. Well, that extra green herb is about to come in handy. Oh, did I just grab the blue? Nope, that is the green. Son of a bitch, I'm getting bit again. Oh my god, why are there so many of you in here? What is the point of this room? There has to be a wing object. Is it under the Alexia note? That's where I would probably put it, because there has to be a wing object in here. Right? No, maybe not. This auto aim. Chris, you bitch. Is this just a supply room? I'm pissed. Pepe Chew was my I'm 98% certain moment. Hot Sauce had the Anthony Mackie smug face. Okay, so I have to go and... Well, first I need this, too. I need to take this valve, and the valve is going to get me the, Sorry, my brain is processing a lot for this end segment here right now. There's actually a lot going on in this last segment, surprisingly. I need to take this, and that will get me the lift key, the crane key, whatever the fuck it's called. And then the crane key is going to get me Alexander's jewel. And then I'm into that back section where I need to do basically the music puzzle again. It's why does that text go so fast? Everything else in this game takes extensive spamming. That text is lightning fast. Oh, I can't even grab the fucking item. Fuck this game, man. I'll come back. Numbers are dwindling. We're good on time. We're not amazing on time. We should have about, well, we should have about 40-ish minutes on the time limit right now. But if I want to really keep myself on track, let's say we have 30 minutes. I think we can be done in 30 minutes. I think we can reasonably be done in 30 minutes. Unless I'm like forgetting something major, we should be able to be done in 30 minutes. Going 100 miles per minute. Man, thank God I've got the ADHD brain. Sometimes it comes in handy. Every once in a while, you're like, yeah, the brain being able to do this many things at once, this fast, it's a good thing. Not all the time. Definitely not all the time, but sometimes a good thing. Oh, that's my crane key. And then the spider boss is the other boss in this game. Oh, for fuck. Forgot about this. Who put this enemy in the game? I'll never be back in here. I can just run. Completely done in there now. Yeah, we come out here. Activate the crane. Yoink the gem. Skip spider boss. Oh. You know, I think that's the first time I've ever actually been hit by the spider boss. Unironically. Thank fuck this game is the only appearance of the sweepers. Yeah, Poison Hunters was a very overly sadistic choice. There was no need for something that crazy. No need at all. Where's the biohazard key, though? I'm just now realizing. What was that? The fuck was that? Hold on. That item glint. And there's a green herb right here? Since when? Oh, the power's on now. It wasn't earlier. That's why. I'm like, how did I miss this? That's probably why the item glint is there too and wasn't before. Yeah, that would be the power. Oh, it's another wing object. What? Okay, we need one more. Inventory space looks a little tight right now, I know. But we're about to drop 2 key items. Where is the biohazard key? Is it in this back section? I don't remember where I get it. It is a required item. So that's why I'm sort of freaking out a little bit. You think it's called the Resident Evil key in the Japanese version? Probably not. As much as I hate to be that guy, probably not. Sorry to disappoint everyone. Oh, the last wing object is right in there, huh? That really is the funny thing, though, is that I'm still just plowing through, not knowing where the fuck things are, and I'm improvising as quickly as I can because we're so deep. It's just rapid fire improv at this point. This is the furthest I've gotten in an A rank run so far, like by a long margin. So I'm just playing it by ear right now. I did not push the button. We recovered. The emulator fucking died for a second. What's the next game after this? Survivor 2. Survivor 2 Code Veronica. Whole ass arcade game, like genuine arcade machine game that also got a PS2 port after the fact, based on the events of Code Veronica. So we'll still be here. How long until RE6? Long. Dude, the RE6 100% is going to be such a bitch. Do you guys know what is involved in that? You have to S rank every chapter of the game. There are, what, 20 chapters in the game? 5 per campaign? You have to S rank it on every difficulty, every single one, with every character. Every single character. That is one part of what we will have to do for the RE6 100%. That is just one thing that we're gonna have to do. So that is probably genuinely going to be like 100+ hours to 100% RE6. I wish I was lying. I am unfortunately not. You have to do Ada's section multiplayer. Them's the rules. You can't make me. 7 after 6? No. There's a couple after 6 before 7. My brain. But there's plenty more Chris action before RE6 as well. Here, Survivor 2, Revelations 5. Plenty more Chris action between this and 6. I was just in this room. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking. Oh. We're nowhere near 6, and I'm already groaning. Shit. I'm gonna need all these heals for the final boss. No appreciation for the classics, she says. We're right near the end. We're gonna be okay. I'm just now, like, the rest of it's all coming together in my head at once. We're fine. I think every Yakuza game will be completed before RE games. It's a genuine possibility. Which is insane to say out loud, but it is a possibility, yeah. There are just that many RE games, and a lot of the RE games are going to take as much time as the Yakuza games. Like, everyone thought I was fucking insane when I said I was going to 100% all the Yakuza. No one said that with Resi for some reason. I couldn't tell you why there wasn't a similar reaction to Resi, because there 100% should have been, but there just wasn't. They keep making a new Yakuza game every year. Also true. That might actually be a big factor. Stranger Than Heaven, already, just from the first couple trailers, seems like it's going to be so massive, too. Because what we know so far is that we're seemingly playing as... Now it seems like the same character because they updated the original trailer and re-uploaded it. And at the end, the little character portrait of the guy in the first trailer has, like, bright blue eyes. So it's either the same guy or it's like you play as his father in the 1915 portion. And in the 40s, you're playing as the son. That could be a possibility. But it seems like it's the same guy now. 100% remake? We haven't gotten to remake yet. We're doing release order. Remake isn't terribly far off. There are a couple between now and then, though. I'm cutting it kind of close on the time, chat. Like, legitimately, I'm cutting it kind of close. Could be worse. But yeah, 4.5 hours is not a lot of time for CV. It's crazy getting this close and being like, oh, I am close. Like, I'm really close to hitting the time limit here. You got around 20, so let's say I've got 10 to 15 max. Let's try to do it in that time then. Because I would agree with you, but I'd rather not give myself too much allowance and get too comfy with it, get too calm about it. How's the challenge going? Code Veronica A rank. So brutal. So brutal. We might have this, though. We might. We're right there. Oh my god, it respawned all the zombies. Why did it respawn all the zombies? You have to do Like a Dragon 100%. Yeah, Yakuza 7 will be a long one, from what I hear. We're so close. But we're also close on the time limit. Oh my god. My supplies are great. Like, I have a ton of heals. I have a ton of big ammo for the boss. That's not a worry. The time limit is a worry. I'll take them. Maybe if you knew where the refrigerator key was. Hey, bitch. Don't you have to be driving home from work right about now? Just don't look at the clock. I have to. I have to gauge where we are. In 3 minutes. Uh-oh. Why did we auto-aim there, Chris? It's about that time. We just have final boss. Unless I forgot something, in which case it's going to be very tragic. We still have just final boss. Ever gonna hire an editor so you can stream longer? Editors are hard to come by in that sense. Like a good, consistent editor who you can depend on is not as common as you might think. Okay, I need these and these. Thought Chole had a part-time editor. I did. Iffy. Not them. Just the whole situation was iffy. Poorly managed. And then I need that. All right. Prayer time. I don't know why those emojis didn't come through right on the chat box. I can see them on my phone. I've edited 2 videos, never again. Hey, Jess. You know how to edit. Must drive now. It's the moment of truth. Code is Veronica. It's like the name of the game. Get it? Code is Veronica. Oh, another herb. We close her out. Skip this either.
In 5 minutes. All doors are now.
This is your round false. She's probably listening though. All right, munch the herb for good luck. Get that magnum ready. It is time. First phase. Done.
I would stick my arm in it.
Second phase done. I brought all the good supplies, bitch. Now the hard part. Actually hitting her with the linear launcher. She flies up to try to dodge it. I'm still perfectly fine on health. Still fine? Oh my god. Is this unskippable? No fucking way. They're trying to screw me right at the end. Unless the timer already stopped for this. Come on, A rank. Show me the money.
Chris, where
Show me the money. I didn't even use a single heal. Holy shit. I only just realized I didn't even heal in that fight. In the Code Veronica final boss, I didn't use a single heal? Maybe it was meant to be. The timer must have stopped because this is the final cutscene.
Chris?
If not,
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
we might be boned. Luck, pro gamer.
Chris.
The
promise
luck
me.
was only on the linear launcher, if anything.
I'm sorry, Claire.
It was a
but it's
little
not over
lucky.
yet. There's still something we've
But
got to
other
do.
than that, it was just
You
prep.
mean-
I had the Magnum. I stocked up all the explosive crossbow bolts for her.
Now,
The explosive crossbow
let's
is
finish this
insane in
once
this
and
game.
for
It's
all.
almost as strong as the Magnum. Which is why there are only like 40 shots for it in the entire campaign. Are the credits unskippable too? Oh boy. Oh boy. The anxiety continues. Credits count? We don't know. I don't know. Considering they're the only unskippables in the game, the timer may have stopped. Like how Metal Gear is, where there is an unskippable cutscene at the end, but it doesn't actually count towards the time. It might be like that. Like the timer stops once you hit that cutscene. But we don't know. The thing is, this was close enough, and I don't know the exact amount of time that I had. So this might be like 4 hours and 35 minutes or something. It's a worry. It's a genuine worry, because I don't know the exact amount of time that I had available. I should have timed it, and I didn't. What if it's poorly designed and the timer doesn't stop? It's possible. It's definitely possible. That's the issue. Oh my god. What are we thinking, chat? Was that the run? Did that feel like it was the run? What's up tomorrow? Oh, you know, there's a little video coming out tomorrow. It's maybe already visible on the channel in the video section or on the Resident Evil playlist. It may or may not be a Resident Evil video. May or may not be a game that many have probably heard of. I don't want to look. I don't want to. Oh, 327? What the fuck do you mean 327? 3? With an hour and 3 minutes to spare? What? I thought we were pushing 4.5, not 3.5. Was my math off? What was the goal? 4.5 was the time limit, and I was stressing about it the whole time. I thought we were going to be at like 4:27:25, not 3:27:25. Beautiful run. A beautiful Code Veronica run. Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher! Ah. Yeah, I guess my math was off. And it was 3.5 and not 4.5. Huh. Huh. Well, next time we will get to play with the infinite rocket launcher. I guess. Next time, as in tomorrow. We're playing it again tomorrow. Oh, wrong screen. Anyway. Be back tomorrow for infinite rocket launcher fun, just to celebrate. And then we have the battle mode to knock out. The battle game. Sorry, it's called battle game. And that should be interesting. I have no idea what the battle game in this game is like. So, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Metal Gear, Yakuza, Ace Combat. Come back for any of it. It's all good. Also, if you enjoyed on the YouTube side, if you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like. It helps out a lot with algorithm and stuff. Thank you if you've already done so. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever you're looking for, they're there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you all back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.